Have you understood yet? Do you comprehend the rush? The rush is what we are seeking. The rush is all there is. We will go the rush of the Guidera, and if you are observant, so will you. We will find the rush of the Guidera, and that rush will set us all free. This is the judgment of your betters. This is the gospel of the observer.
Whistle while you work. Oh, hello you lot. I'm the one you call the Groovy Doctor. I know, I'm surprised too. But I'm also free real estate for a guy who wants multiple doctors in a hurry, so I'm not that surprised I'm here. Whistle while you work. Davros is a twerp. Can I call Davros a twerp? Is that a bit mean? I mean, sure, he's a genocidal maniac with delusions of grandeur who'd wipe out the entire cosmos to prove his brain's better than anyone else's, but honestly, I feel like twerp is a bit demeaning. What do you lot think? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh. Is that the answer to my question? You lot think my jokes are bad, so you'll zap me off to a void to be completely forgotten about? It wouldn't be the first time this year, would it? Oh. Now, that sounds ominous. So you'll forgive me if I make a hurried exit, you lot. I don't think I want to stick around to find out what that is. And that, as they say, is how I got here.
Oh, this multiversal stuff is giving me flashbacks. Terrible flashbacks.
It's given me pub crawl ideas, although with some of these folks would most assuredly cramp my style.
Lovely.
Hey, I don't cramp anybody's style. It's not my style.
You have style?
I have way more style than you.
Oh, are we having a bickering contest? Who's the referee?
Sorry, did you say a bickering contest? That's a thing? How did I never learn this was a thing? Did you lot out there know about this?
Oh, well...
A bickering contest would first require that we all determine our preferred bickering boundaries. Gotta play fair, after all. I'll go first. I don't like it when...
Can we not?
Oh. Sorry.
Okay, stop. One at a time, please. Want to explain to me how the hell you got here?
Ah, well, it all started a bit like this. Okay, Mr. Cyberman. Is there a version of this conversation that ends with you peacefully surrendering?
Peaceful surrender would be illogical. I am currently in an advantageous position.
And if you weren't, you surrender?
Correct.
If you prove that you're not in an advantage position, you'll surrender. Logically follows, does it not?
That is correct.
Well... Oh, sweet Lord Versace. I'm now in a completely different environment. Well, if I have to be honest, it's nice not to be staring down at the barrel of a cyber gun. Well, I guess I spoke too soon. Typical.
I see. And that Cyberman?
I was able to dodge it, luckily. There was something off about it as well.
I see. That the same story for the rest of you?
Something like that. See, I was with Nora in my TARDIS. Why the Beatles? There's a billion better bands than the Beatles.
History. Also, John Lennon and George Harrison's autographs? Tell me that isn't on your bucket list.
It was on my bucket list 712 years ago. See, Lennon... Anyway, the point is I may have overstayed my welcome with the Beatles by a considerable amount.
Overstayed your welcome? Okay, so which one do you owe money to?
Just Paul. And John. And Ringo. And maybe George, but only a $5. Maybe more.
You owe them all money? But you can't, just pay back the money?
I could absolutely pay back the money. I just don't believe in the concept of money.
You don't have the money.
I don't have the money. It's a thing. You'd be surprised how hard it is to hold on to period-appropriate money in a time machine.
I probably would. So what? That doesn't sound promising.
It's not. Something's trying to reach into the TARDIS. The automated screens aren't able to block it out.
Doctor?
Nora? Nora? Are you here?
Alert! Alert! The Doctor is detected!
Oh no. At first I thought this was Scaro, but it isn't. Is it?
No, it isn't. It's something else entirely. Well, when you're done with the flashbacks and exposition, mate, can you tell us what that something else is, or do we have to guess?
Indeed. I'd quite like to know myself what it is we're facing here.
Yes, tell us.
All right. They're called the Observers. They've been watching me for centuries, probably longer than even I know. Possibly from before the point of divergence between our universes.
Which would explain why we're here.
There's a point of divergence between us, is there? Or should I already know that?
I mean, the amount of stuff I've forgotten would probably fill up a spare library in the TARDIS.
To be fair, you were incredibly drunk more times than I can count.
Oliver Reed.
Oliver Reed.
We have met before, many of us, in his nexus point.
We have indeed? Should I be worrying about that?
It was a very long day, but it's in mine and his past now.
I suppose it would be. So why are we here then? What's the point of it all?
That seems obvious.
Does it?
Yes, I'll admit, I'm a bit stuck on the connection myself.
We're being tested. All of us. Some of us put together in random but connected combinations, some of us alone.
I have met that doctor before.
Me?
Well, me too, as it happens.
Oh, are you part of the branching path?
Did you two ever meet a pair of women called Julie and Goldie?
No.
Nor me.
What about you, Plaidman? No, but you and I have met. And you and I have met twice.
If you say so.
So what, we're all connected?
Two main timelines. Most of the us's here represent one of our two lines.
Yes, I was getting that impression as well.
With other doctors here only as they connect with their lines.
I don't remember meeting those two.
Then it's probably in your personal future.
Which makes us being here incredibly dangerous.
The Observers stock in trade. Dangerous experiments that risk the fabric of space and time.
Experiments on us.
That's right.
That's a mistake on their part. One they'll live to regret if I have anything to say about it.
Alright, perhaps less of that talk, thank you.
Oh, please no, more of that talk. It's the first time any of you have been honest with yourselves since you've got here.
You.
Who?
Wait a minute. That's not possible.
Oh, I should have guessed that you would recognize me at least.
For those of us who don't, who is this guy?
That's not possible. That's not possible. That's not possible. Even at the ends of the multiverse, I can't get away from you!
Mr. V, he said his name was.
Ah, you should have known from that! He's one of us too! Or a version of us. A twisted reflection, you could say. Isn't that right, Valyard?
Aw. And there he goes, spoiling the surprise.
The Valyard.
How are you here?
Gentlemen, if you would like to know that, I would invite you both to join me for a drink.
Hey, where'd they go?
I don't rightly know. But it can't be a good sign if that really is the Valyard.
It is. I'm telling you it is. Believe me, I know the feel of him anywhere.
Well, that isn't reassuring.
It wasn't intended to be.
Drink, gentlemen?
As long as it isn't poisoned.
I've little interest in killing you. Killing you before was a matter of self-interest in gaining your bodies. But now, I have no need for either.
You're not the same Valyard as we faced before, are you?
I am the Valyard in the sense that I am a distillation of the, darker elements of your nature. A version of you made from all your anger, all of your hatred, and of course all of your despair. And all of your love for monologuing.
I wasn't going to say anything. Just think it pretty loudly.
You didn't have to. Come, drink. Might as well enjoy it.
So, why do you exist?
Do you not understand us even now? Have we not made our intention plain?
Ah, the observers, I take it.
Sounding a bit different than usual. You fellas feeling all right?
Our youth is irrelevant. Your place in this world is.
Aw, we have fans.
Careful not to provoke them. They're more powerful than you'd think.
And more powerful than you know. How else do you think I'm here?
They made you. Why? Were they getting bored of the whole ominous voice in the ceiling thing?
You mock. But I exist as an extension of their experiments they performed before.
What experiments?
The last time I met the observers, they were poking me, trying to get a reaction out of me, to see what exactly I would do.
To see what makes you, well, you. To see why you do what you do, when others in your position might act differently.
And so what? Is this pseudo-Valyard your conclusion?
Not quite. See, the two of you probably don't recall this. Multi-doctor meetups aren't a thing that we recall that often. But you two, you lovely pair, you're both going to regenerate into this face.
We are?
News to me.
Oh, yes. Oh, you most certainly are. So to put a none-too-fine point on it, if you two are the hypothesis, well... Oh... Let's just say I am the conclusion.
Does anyone else really dislike the sound of that?
Yes. The Be ready. All of you.
Why? What is happening?
We're in an ominous white void created by things that want to experiment on us. It's not going to be anything good, is it? Sorry, Euro. That was a bit sassier than I expected.
I don't think any of us know, but whatever it is, I'd hazard a guess. It's not good.
Look!
The doctors must be eradicated.
Alert! Alert! The doctor is detected!